your passion for travel, it must have been very fascinating, right? Because I think you love traveling, if I'm not wrong. So how did it? Yeah. So how is it that this? I think this would have been a very good experience for you because you're working and you get the chance to travel as well. So is there anything like a memorable moment from this travel that you'd like to share?
Actually, like you said, I have been fortunate to travel to several countries across the globe. One of the reasons being I was born in a completely different continent. So initially as a child, I've traveled quite a bit. But yes, from work, it took me to places because of the various stone exhibitions that we had, in different places in India as well as abroad. But there's another factor that my husband and my daughter, we all three of us share the passion for traveling. So travel was
Okay.
not just restricted work wise; it's also something that we love doing as a family together. And
Okay.
if I have to mention a memorable trip, I wouldn't say it is a work related trip, but it is more an experience. It was a travel to the Himalayan mountains. Now,
Okay.
this changed my, it has left an impact. And I think time and again, the Himalayan mountain ranges from different dimensions, whether it's, the spiritual part of the Uttarakhand or whether it's Sikkim, they constantly call me back. So I
Okay.
remember on one of these trips to Sikkim, we were traveling through the Himalayan mountain range, and I was mesmerized by the vastness of the mountain range. I was fascinated by the multiple phases of nature that we constantly traversed as we traveled. And one morning we were based, we had to acclimatize ourselves at a place called Chaten, which is in Sikkim, and it's a valley. So I remember one morning waking up at around 4:30 and in Chaten, and I suddenly woke up to see the three dimensions of the Himalayan mountains. So we had on one side the barren mountain range. On the other side, I could see the sun slowly rising up on the Kanchenjunga range. And on the third side, we had the green pastures of the Himalayan range. And I felt so tiny standing in the middle of this valley. This taught me
Yeah.
that, we are actually the tiniest elements in this universe, and especially amidst nature. And
Yeah.
perhaps that moment, this halved my ego. And at that instant, I think, and this taught me to be ever grateful for my existence. Yeah, I would say that was one of the most memorable experiences I've had.